your boy Tom Brady, man. He made a decision. He made a decision to come back, play football, bro. T said he was tired of being home around his family. That was what he said, right? More or less is what he predicted. And seems like that was the case. And now things is getting a little worse on the marriage front, the home front. Tom Brady, his wife filed for divorce or something like that today, something like that. So, man, decision to come back doesn't cost the boy. I mean, Gisele is a supermodel, but did Tom Brady's comeback cost him his marriage? And did he make the right decision? I'm gonna add the caveat to that. Rome, I'm gonna start with you, man. You seem to be excited about this one.
Hey, so this is a funny topic, man. This is a funny topic because one, we don't know this man's personal life, so how can we really dive into did his comeback cost him his marriage? Like you, for all we know, he cheating on Gisele. She could be cheating on him. The comeback might have nothing to do with it. He might have retired to try to save his marriage, realized it wasn't going to work. It was like, I'm gonna go play football again then and forget it. Like we really, it's all speculation. There's no, not too much to pull from. Obviously, it looks that way. It looks like, okay, Tom decided to play football again. Now they're getting divorced. But they could have been headed for that the entire time. And honestly, good for Tom. Like I'm happy for the boy. Like if this wasn't working, like if this wasn't working out, if this was a toxic relationship, if she didn't want you to go be the goat that you are, and this is what you needed to do to go get another ring to further cement your legacy, because we know you're not the most athletic quarterback. We know you're not the most fun quarterback to watch for real. So just keep stacking them rings. Like if this is what he got to do, this is what he got to do. And not every marriage is a good marriage. So good for Tom.
Good point, man. You guys are married, and I'll take your advice. I'll take it's golden advice, in my opinion. Top right. What do you think about this topic, T?
I pretty much called this a long time ago. Like he chose football over his family. Like sure we don't know, but no, you don't got to read the tea leaves for this one. Like you see what it is. Look at his age. Look at all that he's accomplished. Most people would shut it down, right? Let me go raise my kids. Let me go, drive the minivan or whatever you would do, But be around your family. You've been around football since high school, and maybe before high school. You actively football season. You've been locked in for over 20 years. At some point, you can say, all right, you know what? I've done enough. Let me shut it down. If he shut it down right now and went back to his family, he would save his marriage. She would call him divorce off, but he won't. He rather vouch for Antonio Brown and throw to Mike Evans. Like I don't get it, man. I don't get it, but I hope it works out, for both of them. But I do feel like he traded his family for legacy.
Yeah, that's tough, bro. It's tough. But the thing is, bro, I support Tom Brady in this endeavor, bro. Honestly, because I don't know what the situation is for the facts, but he did what he had to do, bro. He did gold things, man. And you know what I'm saying? You want to be with an average dude, you know what I'm saying? You can have average things happen to you, but if you want to be with a guy like Tom Brady, somebody that's trying to be is the GOAT, actually. He's not trying to be the GOAT. He is the GOAT. He's doing gold things. Like, okay. And he does start, he's doing gold things. You trying to turn him into a house cat. You know what I'm saying? That's not what the fuck he is. He's a GOAT. All right. So my thing is, hey, Tom Brady, you only move up in life. You don't trade down. You only trade up. So, there's
So
always more, bro. There's always more. Best
I mean,
believe Tom Brady will end up with a better chick than Gisele. He gonna end
no,
up looking. He
let's
gonna end up
not
looking
let's
like
not
he could
act
be like
like
Leonardo DiCaprio if he wants. He would trade him in every year if he wants, bro. He was loyal to her for so long because of the image. The image is done now, so fuck it. Listen, what if you just say, "No, I'm back fucking my groupies." No, I'm back fucking my groupies. Tom about to be winning, bro. You don't think he about to turn this into a winning situation? You don't even know how this guy operates. That's what he
no,
does, bro.
I don't actually. I don't think he's gonna win. You know what I'm saying? You only get that one first family. You could.
Okay. All right. Well, he with like Megan Fox next week. Just know I told you. All right.
sleeping with better looking women doesn't, at some point that's empty, right? But
I guess, especially if you're doing what you want to do in the process, I think that's actually empowering.
that's called impulsive.
I don't think so.
Okay. Well, all
How's
right.
it impulsive? It's impulsive. What's
Yeah.
impulsive about it? You've been playing football for the last. You're talking about family. Are you talking about family? T.
Want to do
Respectfully, I don't have a family, so this is gonna sound kind of crazy to me, to most people in the world because they have a certain perception of family. But this man been playing football for 20 some odd years. He's 46 years old playing football, bro. What do you think he's with his family right now, bro? Football is his family, bro. He cares more about the game of football and the team and his offensive linemen. Those are more his kids than those kids that showed up at the end of the game at the Super Bowl. He's probably like, who are these guys? You don't even see these guys. Who are these kids? You know what I'm talking about? That's his family. Talk about that, man. He's not normal, bro. This is not normal. He spends more time with them than the kids, bro.
well,
He went back to his family. That's the plot twist.
his kids can't block. Look, bro,
Oh man.
if this was flipped on his head, and let's say your wife is a superstar and you're an actor and you put your career on hold so she can go out and, I don't know, play her sport, you know what I'm saying? And every year she's like, I'm going to stop, and then she keeps going. Like, at what point do you get to go out and you get to be great again, or you just got to be staying in the house?
Well, look, I think
Sign up for that
you
situation
kind
in the
of
first place, but
you kind of got it there for a second, T. Like that's the point we're kind of missing. I think Gisele is a supermodel. She's like one of the best supermodels of all time, highest paid. Like she don't need Tom, right? Like she don't need his money.
Yeah,
This is a power play for her in a way, also, right? Like she's probably looking for some type of control in a relationship. If you're not gonna retire from football when I say retire from football, then I can, you know what I mean? Like I like it's not just about Tom, bro. Like she could just be dumping this man. Like for all we know, he does want all those things and he wants to play football. And she's just saying, no, bye. Peace
bro.
out.
Gisele,
Like
one of the top was like she
yeah.
in a career where age and beauty is your value. You know what I'm saying? She can't just stay in shape. Like she's
But
gonna get.
that's what I'm saying. Like, so she's made her money. She's probably ready to do the family thing, and for him to be done with football, she's ready to retire. You see what I'm saying? And the fact that he's like, "Oh, I want to keep doing it," she might just be fed up. She might pack her bags on, do it. Maybe she listened to Jasmine Sullivan album. I don't know. Gisele might just be done with this man, and it might not be up to Tom. Like,
No, and that's what I'm saying though. But but in that scenario, if he hangs it up, he keeps her.
yeah, you know
Maybe.
what'd be hilarious if she
and
ended up.
that's where I agree with Scruff, and that's where I feel like he might look at it like, well, footballer Gisele, like, what Skip Bayless call him, Psycho Tom, like,
He could
So,
get another Giselle, bro.
so all these months ago, when I said he didn't want to go home and be a family man, you agreeing with me?
He is a family man. He's with his
yeah,
family now.
I'm disagreeing. I like he you can still, especially in today's world, bro. Especially in today's world, you can still be that family man and not be married to your kid's mother. You know what I'm saying? Like we've seen that co-parenting thing work for some people. So I can't say that he's throwing away the family life because he doesn't want to stay with Gisele or
Bro,
because she doesn't want to stay with him, whatever it may be.
he,
No, he just trying to tell her to wait. That's all. Wait
it,
a minute. I'm not done playing.
look, his role as a husband, bro. It might be his role as a dad, right? You're playing football during the school year. Like you're not going to PTAs, you're not helping with homework, like you're
Okay,
investing
but
in
how many other players in the NFL are fathers that are playing football during the school year?
the
But other wives aren't they're not with 26 or this guy's been in the league for like 22 years, bro.
exactly. Your kid could have literally been birthed and graduated college, and you missed every single school year.
They're not that old, but yeah, you're right. He probably tried to wait it out. He might be able to make it through high school if he keep going at this rate.
Like, bro, imagine that. Imagine that. You miss every single school year and say, y'all see me on TV, right? I'm
I
doing
mean,
my
hey, there's some professions where, you know, parents miss special moments in the kid's life and they don't see them on TV. So
Right.
I mean,
That's true.
it's part of the profession, man.
Yeah,
It
right.
comes with it.
Your dad can see
When
a
Gisele was modeling, I'm sure she was traveling the world. You know what I mean? Like I don't believe that all these celebrities are with their kids 24/7, or you know what I mean, doing all these things. So I'm not gonna knock football players because their season is during the school year. That's like basketball is also during the school year. Like
but
they play on Christmas Day. Like you know what I mean. Like LeBron wasn't with Bronny opening Christmas presents. Like you know what I mean. Like come on.
we see LeBron at basketball games. You ever seen
We
Tom?
we we
You ever,
do, but he definitely wasn't opening Christmas presents on Christmas Day because he was playing the Lakers.
have you
That's
ever
facts.
Like
have you ever Tom Brady open at a school play? Have you ever?
I saw him kiss his son on the lips.
That's true. That implies that they're close.
School year
I don't know, bro.
by giving me COVID. Okay, I'll take it.
Oh man, I don't know, man. I don't know, man. Things ain't right in the Brady household, man. You know, but hey, man, I don't know. We'll see how the
Broke up.
situation plays out. We'll see how the situation. As far as I'm concerned, though, Brady came back to his family. He uplifted my man Bowles. Bowles is a head coach now because of Brady. He did what the NFL couldn't do. You feel me? Got my man Leftwich got the old coordinator job. He uplifting the black community at that.
Sam,
Tell that broad send me
Sam,
my papers. Tell her
Sam,
send me my papers, bro.
Brady getting Todd Bowles the job is like Trump freeing Kodak. That's how I see that.
Thing about Gisele is, and models like that is, there's a new one of those like every couple years. So Gisele is only solidified because she is, the trophy of Tom Brady.
So
She's another one of her rings,
so she
and he
put
can
her
find another one.
so she had to put her career on the shelf for him. But when his career could be over, he doesn't have to hang it up.
She doesn't have to put his career on the shelf. She's been on the shelf, bro. She's a model, bro. She's like 46.
She put her career on the shelf to be a mom and wife.
Oh, that's on her, bro. She could have been. She could have. She could have waited too.
You don't you gotta there's gotta be some resentment there. No matter how you
Hey,
slice.
let me put it to you like this, T. Let's hypothetically saying, right? Let's say you were married to Serena Williams. Are
Yes.
you telling her she needs to retire, or you're leaving, or are you letting her play?
How
Are you letting her play? Are
Come
you?
on, man.
I'm a
Come
retire. You
on,
got to
man.
retire,
Well,
or are you letting
well,
her rock?
that's an
hold on.
interesting situation though,
What
because I don't know about Serena's situation. Her husband is actually very well off. So like, if he did say that, he does have a little juice to say that.
if I put my career on hold, like say I was an up and coming actor, right? I had a breakout role in a movie, right? And then I stopped because she got to train, she on the road. Uh sis, once you get ranked like 150, once you out of that top 50 ranking, you need to hang that up so I can go back to the man. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't care. Like at that point, right? We supposed to be a union. Like we got to compromise. I compromise. Now it's your turn. Like maybe you got a little more juice left. Bring that juice to the bedroom. I'm going out back on the road, baby.
Good answer, man. Good answer.
Oh man, it'll be fun to see how it plays out, man. A lot of interesting situations to play out with that. A lot of backlash coming from that decision, man.